Okay, well, Info 330, Intro to Information Architecture. And the first thing that I have to explain to you guys is that we have term architecture is all about naming things, the proper things, and right off the bat, we got a problem. Because what does IA stand for around Shelley? No, you're Shelley. It says so right on your computer. IA also stands for information assurance, right? So we have IA information architecture, IA information assurance. We have I school, information school. We got I is a very cool word before anything. So information assurance is cybersecurity and information architecture. Architecture is something different, and we're going to talk all about what it is. I had a little bit of an introduction to me. I've done all sorts of stuff. I've been a consultant for probably over years, maybe more. All my folks, one way or another, are information architecture. My field. I've been a teacher at the iSchool for more than 10, 12, 13 years, and I really love it. It's a wonderful place. Bottom of my heart. I've been a businessman. I've had companies. I started up a bunch of companies. My current company is called Editorial Services. And I'm not a researcher. I'm a practitioner. That means when I'm not here at the iSchool, I'm off on some consulting. In fact, you'll see that. I've also been a programmer. I've been programming the oldest person in anybody here over 25? Okay, 1, 2 over 25. I've been programming 35 years, maybe 15 years before you guys were born, on decks of cards. And we'll talk about that, but not today. So I've been a programmer for a long time, and the kind of programming that I like the most is programming management systems. That's the stuff that we're going to be talking about in this class. All right, the point. The point of this class is to give you a strong, solid, consistent method all along. But I want you to be able to learn and do it when you need to do it. As is the case in a lot of information architecture, major things that I want to be able to say all the time about this course. And by the way, I find this course that I'm running this particular course. I taught the course last year, but it was a very good course. First criteria, learn, practice, apply. So in our lectures, I will teach. I'll give you kind of an idea. We'll run through a practice where you'll run through a more complex example, and then you'll apply where you'll do it yourself. First half, and then the second half. Okay, use the right technique for the right result. I'm, as you might find out over the course of working with online education and using a lot of modern techniques, trying to put together an entire. But it is what I like to do, and what I'm going to carry forward in this class about that idea, about that methodology, that there are certain techniques that work better and certain techniques that work better. And a couple of things that I want to focus on in this lecture time is be able to interact one-on-one with the talk. But it's not, it's not like some got to do it that way. So the lecture will all be recorded. And if you want, you don't have to come on otherwise. However, I do believe if you come on Monday morning, it's better for you than if you try to afterwards. Because there'll be extra bonus for coming to class on Monday morning, but it's not a required thing. Monday morning required. It is going to be necessary. Right technique for the right. As we move into project work, as we move into work, I've set my best, my time best, looking you in the eye and saying, "What did you do? How did that work?" But how am I supposed to do that with 35? That's provide you with a method that you can use forever. When you're older, things that we did in this class, reality and outer space. You'll be able to, because the technique is not really about the technology. The technique is about how do you detect and at a particular angle on information architecture. So those are the design criteria for the class. How does it work? When you have to be here, you have to I've actually in the past yeah, okay. I'll have a little drink coffee. I will keep our coffee going. All right, so when you have to be here, it really matters, and that's the main point. You don't have to be here. I don't care if you're here or not. I really don't have to be here. I really, really want to be here. I believe as well that we set up these times that everybody's supposed to be sometimes in order for you to be there. Sometimes it's but that's not what I want to do in this class. What I want to do in this class is give you a reason for you to be here, go through all the time, class, and that is that you're here. It's some other team's time or whatever. If you want, you can come and do work in classroom. Always time to do your work. During those times, you can do what you need to do. When you need to be here, you really, really need to be here. And when you don't, do what you want. I talk to you about the lectures. I'll record the lectures, and I'll try as much as possible to get those lectures posted after class. So that is, for some reason, get the lecture, but you will always need the lecture right after I say it. So I give a lecture on using exactly that stuff. 20 points a time for guys all get to 20 points. Oh, by the way, let me introduce Ray John back there. Ray is my helper. Ray is amazing smart. What she knows and what she for you guys, and she's also going to help in all sorts of parts of the course. But thanks for your help. Actually, to have her. Okay, so you get 20 points a lecture for attending. When I'm standing, not listen to me. Can you not right now? Can you not look? Right? See the difference? When I'm lecturing and I'm on YouTube or something like that, it's really easy. And you have on. Focus learning having me in front of you. All set up to be in front of us. I press the eye and I can make it. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Here's the major deliverables. Here's how the class kind of works from a different angle. Have reverse engineering. I feel like that the best way to teach you this method is to work backwards through. Get you to deconstruct something that's already been created, analyze that thing, so that you get the feeling for how this whole thing is put together. So in reverse engineering, you have how-to lectures, and that's what I want to talk about. Activities and running through that takes you from back to the structure of the information, back to the finished website. So you get this exactly how this website put together. Hey, what decisions can you make? How can you run it? Where's the creativity versus where's in that part of the time? In week 5, you'll take the entire deconstruction, the entire reverse engineering yourself. We're going to be practicing together, actually upstairs. And then in week 5, you're going to do one yourself. Okay, we're finished with that. About that second half of the course is entirely about using the method. Come up with an idea, and you're going to work that idea all the way through. Like ASP, like JSP, like you could actually make a website hacking from that. Okay, that's interesting. website is just what, I'll use it as a publication, dynamically generated output, dynamically exercise or the whole engineering project. You coming up with this thing all the way through to the end. Maybe the end is going to be on your website where you actually everything but the country. Okay, so that's the second half of the class. Into the class is for you guys to present that. Everything that you do in this class, every time there's something required, it's another place to get points for the course. This course won't work like the usual class where there's every assignment there's from 0 to 100%. So average all the percents and that gives you an overall percentage. That's really going to be there's a goal in mind. But when you get to that point goal, you get more of it. Get points. And this is one. Promise. I love to do this. It's not my fault. You can see Michael doesn't struggle with this. Michael is like a genius. But there's one thing he can't do, and your name is Justin knows. And Justin goes up to Michael and he says, "Oh, Michael, I got that." Michael says, "Oh, thank you. You saved me like 15 hours," which is often the case. Michael comes up to me and says, "Justin is awesome. Give him a vote." I do. And Justin gets 12 points towards that finish line, towards that goal. So votes are really important. Votes are entirely on top of everything else. And therefore, when you do something that, okay, that's folks. I'm almost done with this stuff. I am done with this stuff. So now